Cooking with Mr. Jim is recorded in front of a live studio audience. Welcome to another exciting episode of Cooking with Mr. Jim. I'm Mr. Jim, and on this program, we are going to tackle the toughest meat to cook over a grill. I'm talking about brisket. Now, this is a 4.5-pound brisket, which has been marinating in the refrigerator overnight. It's really important to select the right marinating sauce. Now, here's what I went with, and I highly recommend it. So while waiting for our coals to heat up to about, let's call it 250 degrees, now's a good time to let you know the cooking time. I mentioned I have a 4.5-pound brisket. General rule of thumb is 1.5 hours per pound. That equates to 6.75 hours. I'm going to round down and call it 6.5 hours. Yeah! Notice we now have our temperature right at 250 degrees, so it's time to put on the brisket. Okay. I'm about to drop down some serious knowledge. What I do differently that maybe most people don't do with their brisket is I like to sear it on both sides for about 5 to 10 minutes. It's been 6 minutes and it's time to flip this piece of beef. All right, time to remove the brisket. What we're going to do now is take the brisket inside, wrap it in tin foil with the marinating juice. Yes, I saved it. Notice what I have created. I'm going to call this a mini raft because it is going to hold the juices in, the marinating sauce rather, that I've saved. Okay, we got a little raft here. Now it's time to apply. Add the juices. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Watch this. I hope I get it right. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Not a bad job at all. Now is a good time to mention you want to cook the brisket with the fat side up. I want you to notice two things. Number one, this brisket is wrapped really tight in tin foil. Number two, I've removed it directly from the coals. And what I'm going to do in 2 hours, I'm going to rotate this so it cooks evenly. Okay, it's been about 2 hours and 15 minutes. And remember earlier I said it's important to rotate the brisket. That's what we're going to do right now. Good idea to have oven mitts, by the way, because it is hot. Just that. We'll close it back up and we'll wait. I just realized something. We have about 4 hours until that brisket comes off the grill. So during this time, I thought it might be a great idea to answer some viewer email. We only have one this go around. Let's see, this one comes to us from Richard, Gianni, and Christopher J. in Lincolnshire, Illinois. Dear Mr. Jim, we'd like to thank you for taking an hour to explain PSIP technology to us. The stick figures you created really helped. You were the teacher, we were the students. A+ for the teacher. Wow, guys, I tell you, that is really kind of you. I really appreciate that. And of course, for those who don't know, PSIP stands for Program and System Information Protocol. It's the standard that's set by the ATSC to provide a method for transporting system information along with EPG data. EPG is Electronic Programming Guide. I enjoyed my time so much with you guys that next time, what do you say we talk about HCAP? Hospitality Common Application Platform. Gonna have a really good time going over that. Voila! It is done to perfection. You know, I think it was episode 2, maybe it was episode 3. I had Bea Arthur on the program, and I was a little harsh on her. In fact, I made fun of her. I admit it. So at the advice of her attorneys, they strongly suggested I bring Bea back. I apologize. Let her promote a brand new album she is working on. Now, this segment was taped about a week ago, so let's go ahead and roll it. Hello, Bea, and again, my apologies for talking smack about your singing. So, I understand you have a new album coming out, but Before we get started, I had a couple folks tell me recently that you sound a bit like Aunt Selma from the cartoon show The Simpsons. Well, I don't watch cartoons, so getting on with it. My new album consists of 12 of the best tunes ever laid down on vinyl. Hey, that sounds amazing. I'm wondering, will you, I don't know, give us a couple bars? My pleasure, Mr. Jim. A one, a two, a three. Yankee Doodle 1, 2 down, riding on a pony. Okay, that's it for now. I need to fire up my rig and haul some lettuce. The lettuce doesn't deliver itself, you know. And that's going to wrap up another exciting episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Real quick, for those of you who'd like to write in, our email address is cookingwithmr.jim@outlook.com. cookingwithmr.jim@outlook.com. That's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next episode.